That's it. Don't move now. I think I got myself the next Mona Lisa on my hands. Look at those eyes. Your mother's gonna have to fight those boys off with a stick.
Dante?
Buongiorno. That's good morning in Italian.
What are you doing here?
Look, Mommy.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. That looks just like you.
Your daughter agreed to model for me today, since we're both up at the crack of dawn, right?
You spent the night here?
Bridget's idea. She actually has something more permanent in mind.
Permanent.
Dante lives here now.
Oh. Honey, why don't you take that picture and show Catherine, and then she can fix you some breakfast, okay? I thought you were staying at the beach house.
Well, Bridget's father needed a place to stay.
Right. Just another casualty of Stephanie's lie.
Well, the disillusion of marriage is always painful, no matter who's responsible.
So you're taking Stephanie's side?
Not at all. I don't even know what it must be like. You know, finding out that the woman you're married to, I'm sorry, you know what? It's none of my business. If you wish, I go
No.
somewhere else.
Look, it's okay, really. You can stay here. I mean, any friend of Bridget's is a friend of mine.
You think Ridge won't mind?
Ridge?
Well, yeah. Isn't he upstairs?
No. No, he stayed with Taylor.
Oh, Bridget seemed to think, you know, that after what happened last night, that
No, I know. I thought that too. But even after Stephanie's big lie, it's still over for Ridge and me. We're done.
Oh, God, Ridge, where have you been? I've been worried sick.
Did you get my message?
Yes, but all you said was that you needed some time.
Yeah, well, I drove around a while. I wound up at Zuma Beach. Sat there for hours looking out the water, wondering why I didn't see through my mother sooner.
You didn't spend the night at Brooks?
Brooks? No, of course not. Just had to make sure she was okay after everything she's been through, courtesy of my mother.
Are you feeling responsible?
I am responsible, Taylor. I should have put a stop to this a long time ago.
Stephanie staging her heart attack is not your fault, Ridge.
For years, I've had blinders on. I should have protected Brooke. She's the mother of my little boy, for God's sakes. But instead, I let my mother manipulate me into a decision.
A decision you wouldn't have made otherwise?
No, I didn't mean it that way.
Are you sure you didn't? Look, Ridge, I realize a lot of things have changed since last night, so please just tell me the truth. If your mother hadn't lied to you, would you still have chosen me instead of Brooke?
I'm so sorry, Brooke. You know, letting go of someone you love it's never easy.
I thought when Ridge found out what his mother had done, it would put everything in perspective. And I would give him one more chance, which I swore I never would do.
Yeah, but since Ridge was the victim, too.
Right. So it only seemed fair to him and to me and to the kids that I give him another chance to make a decision. Without Stephanie's manipulations.
But he couldn't make a decision. He couldn't commit.
to me, not to the kids, not to our future. He just stood there. You know, I'm not really sure he knows how to make a decision because his mother's been controlling him for so many years.
So you made a decision you needed to make for your life.
Right. For the lives of my son and my daughter.
A life apart from Ridge.
Yes. It's not going to be easy. But I owe it to myself and to my children to give us the best life possible. Without any drama.
You know, you are one gutsy lady, Brooke Logan. You know what? I'll tell you what I told your daughter. That there is a life away from the Forrester family. A healthier one. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, that's what I'm counting on.
Speaking of which, you know, Forrester Creations could certainly use your help. You know, with Spectra gaining on you like this.
So, you follow the fashion industry, huh?
Well, you know, as an artist, I find it interesting. I even went to the fashion show that Forrester held in Rome.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Well,
That good, huh?
well, yeah, you know, I'm not much of an expert, but
But
it kind of lacked the Forrester sizzle.
sizzle.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's what we're missing. You wouldn't be looking for a job by any chance, would you?
In exchange for room and board?
Well, Forrester's always looking for a fresh eye. And given the way Bridget raves about your work.
Yeah, but I don't have much experience in this kind of stuff, you know.
It's okay. I didn't either when I first started.
And look where you are right now.
So, do you want to meet with the team?
Could I at least have a couple of days to put a portfolio together?
Of course. I didn't mean right this minute. Besides, I'm playing hooky myself today. I'm going to spend some quality time with my kids.
By the pool.
Hope told you.
Well, she begged me to go swimming with her.
Ah. And you can't let a young lady down, right?
Well, if you know, if you don't mind. I mean, I don't want to intrude.
No, I don't mind. Hope will love it.
All right, I'll go change. Do you want me to get it?
Oh, no, it's all right. I'll get it.
You questioning my love for you?
No. I know you love me. It's just the way you're talking. I can't help but wonder.
Wonder what?
I know Brooke, okay? I know she's thinking because of what Stephanie did that changes everything. And I'm sure she must have said that to you last night. That it's not too late for you to change your mind. Is that what you're doing? Are you changing your mind? Ridge, please, just talk to me. You know, I've been up all night. I've been worried to death about you. I didn't know where you were. I didn't know if you were with Brooke or what was going on. And now you're back here and you don't even seem happy. I just don't get it. Did Brooke ask you to make a life with her? She did, didn't she?
Yes.
And?
And when I hesitated, she told me to forget it. She's moving on without me.
You hesitated.
I'm still trying to deal with everything that happened, Doc. I wasn't prepared to tell Brooke anything, but she couldn't handle that. She had to know right then.
I know how she feels, Ridge. I feel exactly the same way.
Doc, it is not how it sounds.
Meaning you told her you couldn't have a life with her because you're committed to me and our children?
I didn't get a chance to say that.
But you would have told her that.
I didn't want to say anything to her until I thought it through.
Did you tell her you love her?
I do love her, Taylor. I can't pretend I don't. I mean, just because you've come into my life again, that...
I'm not asking you to pretend anything.
Why does it feel like you're accusing me of betraying you here? Did I say or do something to make you think that?
No, Ridge, I'm not accusing you of anything. And it's not what you said, it's what you didn't say. When Brooke asked you to make a life with her, you didn't say, I've already made a life with Taylor. That's the life I want. And the fact that you couldn't say that.
Well, I don't know why I didn't say it. I don't know. Maybe I was just trying to spare her feelings, I guess.
Or maybe you're with me and our children out of obligation. And maybe you're trying to spare my feelings. Is that it?
You sure you don't want me to make you something to eat?
No, thanks. I had something at the beach house. I spent the night down there trying to clear my head. But all I can really see is this image of me standing by Stephanie's hospital bed, pleading with God to let her survive. And she made such a fool out of me.
You're her husband, Eric. You want to see the best in her.
Yeah, well, all I see now is ugliness. Years and years of lies and ugliness.
It wasn't all lies. She really did love you. It's just that she hates me more.
Look, I'm sorry. I drag all my problems in here. You're really the injured party here.
No, don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Yeah, as soon as you and Ridge get back together. Or at least you will once the dust all settles. Where is he? I assumed he'd be here.
No.
Something happened?
It's over, Eric. Ridge and I aren't getting back together.
But I thought once he was made aware of Stephanie's manipulation of this whole thing.
He was very upset about what his mother did, but that's about it.
What are you saying?
Ridge and I had a conversation last night. And when it came down to it, he just couldn't commit to me and to our children.
Why the hell not?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask your son yourself. But I refuse to think about it for one more minute.
No, wait, Brooke, listen to me. Ridge is just confused now. You have to give him a little more time.
Eric, I've given him a lifetime of love, of devotion, of commitment. And he couldn't give me that same commitment back. And it hurts. It hurts more than I can even say. So I am putting Ridge behind me. And I am moving on with my life. And I'm gonna make a life for me and my children. If I don't, I'll just never be happy.
You really mean it? You're moving on?
I'm tired of being Ridge's doormat. Aren't you tired of being Stephanie's?
Yes. I'm tired of making excuses for her behavior all these years. That's what I'm tired of.
You just wanted to believe that she had the family's best interest at heart.
Yeah. When really she's just a selfish, spoiled, control freak. Insisting on her own way, everybody else be damned. I just can't take it anymore.
You shouldn't have to, Eric. You deserve so much more.
So do you, sweet girl. So do you. Come here, sit down. Sit right there. We were happy when we were married.
And we raised two beautiful, wonderful children.
Yeah. And the only thing that came between us was...
My unresolved feelings for Ridge. More time wasted, people hurt.
We both made mistakes. The important things that we learned from them.
True.
What people usually don't get, though, is like a second chance, and I'm wondering if that's what we're looking at here.
What do you mean?
When I kissed you last night, when I admitted how much I love you, it wasn't just to spite Stephanie. I meant it. I love you. I know you. And I know what it's like to share a life with you. And so I'm wondering if maybe we should try to do that again. What do you think?
What are you saying?
Marry me, Brooke. Marry me.
Of course I feel an obligation to you and our children. I made a commitment.
Based on a lie. But now that you know the truth, maybe that's not the decision you would have made. Maybe you would have chosen Brooke instead. Maybe you'd still be there with her right now if you didn't know the children and I were here waiting for you.
Come on, Taylor, don't put words in my mouth now.
Ridge, I just wish you had told her that you loved me more than you loved her, because that's what this comes down to.
Taylor, you're a psychiatrist. You know you can't quantify love.
You're not talking to Taylor, the doctor. You're talking to Taylor, the woman, okay? The one who, when I found out you had married Brooke, said to herself to just be patient, that you would remember how much you loved me and that you knew how much you wanted to be with me. But when that didn't happen, I mean, major alarm bells should have gone off for all of us. I really don't know how you can expect me to start a life with you when you still have all of these unresolved feelings for Brooke, and they may never go away.
Doc, look.
No, you know, Ridge, I don't want you to take me into your arms and tell me everything is going to be okay. You're obviously still very conflicted about Brooke, and that hurts enough as it is, and I am not going to let it hurt the children. They can't keep going back and forth wondering. That's why I'm asking you to leave.
Leave?
For as long as it takes, until you can figure things out.
You want me to move out?
You just need to take a little time away. You need to get your head clear, away from everyone and everything, and however long it takes for you to get clarity.
What about the kids?
I'll help them understand. But Ridge, you can't keep having one foot in and one foot out of this marriage. You need to figure out what's in your heart. If it's Brooke you truly love, or if it's me. Because until you do, we can't have a life together. At least not the one that I want.